Hey, folks. Today is January 16th at the time of this recording. And, Happy New Year, or rather, Happy Belated New Year. um, Again, you know my schedule. My scheduling is very random. So, I don't have a schedule, so whatever. It is what it is, but I still want to wish you all a happy belated New Year. Hopefully, it'll be a positive change for everybody, please, for the love of God. But yeah, so this is the second short episode, and basically this is ties in with my most recent video about growing up poor. Mainly talk about spending habits and my principle, which is something that I did talk about on. I touched upon really quickly in my last video, but I just want to reinforce it. But basically, again, this is my opinion alone. Y'all could do follow up. Of course, y'all got free will, right? But uh, what allowed me to survive in this day and age? Oh boy, this is quite a survival game. But yeah, I mentioned these principles that I adhere to that I kind of wish I've realized younger growing up, but it is what it is. Growing up poor was a lesson in itself, but if I had integrated these new guidelines, it would have made a vast improvement on my life today. And well, basically, it's this. So again, I mentioned previously, in my opinion, if what you're paying for uh, is not aiding you physically, mentally, emotionally, or spiritually, if it's not helping you to make more money or to at least protect the value of your money, it's a waste of money. Other than giving it to help a person or group, but without, again, and this is the key thing, without expecting anything in return, not even good karma. You just do it because you want to do it because you feel like it's the right thing to do, and if you're able to do it. Only you could determine how much you're willing to, if you're able to financially uh, put yourself at that risk. All right. Otherwise, everything else is a waste of money that can wait. That can be postponed to later on, to purchase later on at a later date, or is not important. But in any case, a perfect example of this is that I've seen my previous videos, like one of my previous videos, it was like didn't have the title card on it because it was like a really quick one. Um, I this past Christmas on the December 23rd, December 2023, I decided to buy myself a Christmas gift. Basically of a squat rack, and this was a very modestly priced squat rack, but it fulfilled my needs, and I made sure that I got it on a Black Friday deal. Now the thing is this: ever since the whole um, C19 debacle that's been spanning for like 4 years, and unfortunately, hopefully, it's gonna you know, be over with soon. But it's just like I lost my job around the time at the start of that incident, and I was let go of, and but what we call it? So yeah, prior to that, every time when it was my birthday, every time when it was Christmas, I'll give myself a little something. I'll give myself something, just treat myself, be nice to myself, whatever. And and then ever since the past 4 years, I put a halt to that. I don't buy myself a birthday present for myself. Christmas, the only things I bought during Christmas was basically vitamins. I just loaded up on vitamins on the black guy. I got the Black Friday deals, so I just loaded up on the vitamins. So this past Christmas, I was like, I got a good chunk of vitamins. I was like, you know what? I can use a squat rack. It's good for my health. I can use it every day, and it's reasonably priced compared to like many other things. So I'm like, I'm gonna jump on it. I got a good deal on it. I had a feeling that it was there's gonna have a sale on it, and I went for it. And no regrets, no regrets. I'm very happy with my purchase. I mean, like, you know, um, because again, it adhered to my one of my principles. If this was gonna help me physically, which in turn will help me mentally. They kind of work in tandem with each other, which is kind of hilarious. But I'm not gonna get into that. But in any case, but yeah, I mean that's why you hear a lot of these stories about these uh, young athletes. You hear about a lot of these stories about these young athletes. They just like as soon as they make it to the big leagues, they start blowing their money on the craziest things because came from humble beginnings, right? So they say, "Oh my God, I'm gonna go buy this stuff and that, and then whatever." Just to buy a Lambo, Ferraris, a yacht. And honestly, the only thing that really seems to be of value is probably like if they bought like a house, or a mansion if it's like you don't have to pay like high property tax, or no tax at all, which would be even better. But I mean, like, you gotta be wise with what you're spending. I mean, again, like the reason why I'm able to survive this long is also because like, despite being in an area where I kind of do need a car, I opted to not get one because I mean, it's the cost is just insane, and public transportation is manageable. Not ideal by a long shot, but it's manageable. You know, Y'all complain about the New York City subways. I mean, I'd rather deal with the New York City subways than this bullshit right here. Anyway, in any case, but yeah, that's I mean, because I adhere to these I don't want to say restrictions, but like principles. Uh, you don't want to see it as a restriction. Basically, it's supposed to help you, empower you, make you stronger in a financial sense, and it helped me to survive. Key word is definitely survive. That's for damn sure. Holy crap! I mean, especially right now, inflation's out the butt right now. I mean, like it's crazy. And again, like I openly admit in my previous video, I shop at discount stores. I don't care if you're gonna laugh at me. Go laugh at me. I find good deals in the Dollar Tree, Dollar General. I shop at again, like there's these stores in New York called like D2, a lot less. Hell, another good example. All right, this was when I had my job in the middle of my employment. Right, I got me a very beautiful Guess watch. Right, this was so there's a store in New York called Century 21. Um, in its heydays, it had a lot. You can find a lot of good stuff for a very very reasonable price, very reasonably priced stuff. And you know, now it's a shell of its former self. It just recently reopened late last year, but it's in downtown Manhattan. But it's not as like it doesn't have as good of a stock. Hopefully, to get back to its former self soon, but it's gonna be a while. But during its heyday, it got a lot of great stuff, or you can find some great deals there. And one of the best things I ever bought that I still have today, and I'm hope to keep it for the rest of my life, is this Guess watch, right? And it looks exactly. It has a very similar style to a Movado watch. Now, if you've seen Movado watches, the standard style is the black face, which that sounds awful. Black watch face. To all the youngsters out there, I was like, I'm talking about a watch for God's sakes. So it's a black. So the Movado style of watch is basically it's a black face with the iconic style. It has a black face and black watch face and a single diamond in the top, right? So of course the diamond's of a sizable size, considering how much you're paying for the Movado watch, which is like I estimate it was like a at least like a grand. Look, let's be honest here. I'm not gonna throw a grand for a watch. All right, that's just kind of that's me now. But this Guess watch, it has the same accent as the Movado watch. It has the black watch face, right? But it also has four diamonds on it. but they're very small diamonds. But still, I mean, like they give a nice accent to it, right? It's kind of a very Movado esque and a metal band, and basically it looks very classy. I could like if I want to dress my ass off, I could wear this, no problems, and and I love this watch dearly. Guess how much I paid for it at the time? 40 around like $40 to $50. And originally, that's way below what originally this watch originally cost. This Guess watch. I don't know what's the original price. I would imagine it's probably like a couple $100s. I got it for $40. There's a watch that looks like Movado. That's very classy looking, stylish. Instead of paying for 1,000, about a grand for a Movado watch, or the original price of the Guess watch, which was probably like a couple of hundred or 100 something, I got it for $40. I love this thing to death. It does kind of need new batteries though, but I love this thing to death. I still have it with me, and I hope to God I still have this thing for the rest of my life. This is truly a treasure. And I mean, again, you could look great without blowing your wallet. I mean, like, I gotta be honest with you. There were times where like I bought like some shirts from Amazon, and people thought like no name brand shirts from Amazon. They were like from China, which is kind of questionable, but people thought I looked like people thought I looked great in them. I'm like, they thought one person thought it was like some kind of fucking high end clothing. I'm like, dude, I didn't tell them, but basically it was just like, it was a $10 shirt I got from Amazon. But it's about how you rock it, I mean, it's just like, if you can find something good enough, you know how to rock it, you're good, you know. In any case, I didn't. This short is gonna go run on a little kind of long, but but yeah, I mean, like, again, there's no shame in shopping for discounts. It's smart shopping. There's no shame in like shopping at dollar stores. Just be wary of the food you get there, if you can even call them food. But that's what it is, man. You know what I mean? Like, and again, like I adhere to my principles, to those principles that I mentioned before. It's up to you what you want to do, but I think it's what helped me survive to this day. And again, it's survival right now because it is rough out there. In any case, y'all have a good one. Good luck. God bless. Take care. And as always, keep it real. And later.